Hello, and welcome to today's speaker card reading. Today's topic is what makes you so intimidating to men. For that, as usual, we have three piles. Pile number one, Three of Cups. Pile number two, Sun card. Pile number three, Queen of Swords. Guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Now, let's get started. Hello, pile one. Let's see, what do men find intimidating about you? Starting with the Astrodice, of course. How do you intimidate men? Right. Strength and fortitude. Wow. Risk taker, adventurer. Leo, I hope it's visible, guys. You guys are very strong, resilient, someone who is a risk taker, adventure seeker, a lot of fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, I'm seeing, and that intimidates a lot of men. Someone who can stand up for themselves, someone who doesn't, I mean, you are not a person who would need a knight on shining armor. You are your own knight. Your strength, your ability to put your foot down and say no and do what you feel is right for yourself and not give two hoots to what the whole world and society would think is something that men find very intimidating about you. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. You are seen as that person, sorry, my voice is a little messed up. You guys are the those people who are very strong, very resilient, someone who has the guts to stand up and speak for themselves. And men, really, literally, men feel that you are the person who can be very intimidating because you have the guts to stand strong. You are the fighter, the warrior. The world card. Yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. You are the kind of people who have really, you are the person who has leveled up in life. You are the person who has literally leveled up. You are the person who knows what is right for yourself. You are the kind who has literally turned your life around with your own hard work. Your strength of character is something that is intimidating to most men. You are very easily visible in a party, in a social gathering. You have the charisma and power and charm to turn heads the moment you enter the room. You guys are the kind of people whom everybody wants to form allies with. That intimidates a lot of men. Like you can call the shots very easily. That is something that intimidates a lot of men. Polar bear, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Exactly. You are the kind of people who are very strong, very resilient. You have the courage and gumption and emotional strength to speak the truth whenever necessary. And that is something like you intimidate men by the fact that this is a person who speaks their truth no matter what. They speak their mind. That, like, they are really intimidated by the fact that this is an individual who has the guts to speak their mind and not care whether that will ruffle a few feathers or not. You are that way, and that really bothers a lot of men. Men are really bothered by that. Taurus can be significant. Your dreams need a practical plan. You guys are seen as those people who are very pragmatic, who can put their plans down. Like, you guys are seen as the kind of people who are dreamers but also doers. A lot of strength and fortitude. So, a lot of Taurian vibes, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, people who are stable, who are routine oriented, who are disciplined, who have come this far in life because of their hard work and discipline. You have struggled. but you have come this way in life. Have faith in your dreams. You have a lot of faith in your dreams. You have the capability of turning their dreams into reality. You are the kind of people who are very, you guys are dreamers. You have dreamt, but your dreams need a practical plan. You guys also know how to make your dreams come true with pragmatic work ethics. That is also there, and that intimidates a lot of men, because you guys are not will just not sit on your backside and dream. You will also implement. Aries, new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. You're very action oriented, very disciplined, driven, and action oriented. Very, very action oriented. Bored, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you would emerge victorious. You are the kind of people who are not afraid to face anything that comes your way. You guys are very confident, extremely courageous, very disciplined, and resilient. You guys are the kind of people who knows that this is who I am, this is what my worth is, and I don't care what you think about me. Son, enjoy success and happiness. You guys are the kind of people who are you are the happy people. You guys are the kind of people who are entering, like I'm seeing you guys are entering, or you guys are enjoying a more successful episode, or you're entering into a more successful episode. You are seen as a success story. Your success intimidates a lot of people. The attention you get, that intimidates a lot of people, both men and women. Like that tend to call for a lot of envy for sure. Don't seek anyone's approval. You guys are the kind of people who do not seek other people's approval. You guys have become the person who actually do not give two hoots to what the whole society thinks about them. For you, what I think is true, for this is my life, and I live it on my own terms. That is your truth. That is the truth that you believe in. Boundaries. You guys have very strong sense of boundaries. You guys are the kind of people who have very strong sense of boundaries. You are the kind of people who knows, like, this is who I am, and you do not let others decide, like, trespass those boundaries. You do not let others really speak you down, talk you down in a way. That is something like bulldoze over your boundaries, is something that you do not let people do not appreciate from others. Energy is gaining momentum. You guys are becoming your energy, you guys are becoming more and more successful. That is something I can see. You guys are becoming more and more successful. Make plans and focus. You guys are better planners. You guys are focusing on things that matter to you. You guys are so much better as at planning things. You are an awesome planner. Pisces can be significant, balance spirituality and practicality. You guys are seen as those people who has a balance between pragmatism and spirituality. Yes. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. You are the kind of people who are very, like, you are seen as someone who is very confident, but this confidence that you have, it comes with a lot of practice. You guys are the kind of people who are confident, who has been called a confident person, but you are actually someone whose confidence stems from the fact that you are very no, you have practiced that confidence a lot. Like, having confidence is something that you had to practice a lot in your life, and that intimidates a lot of men. How do you intimidate men? This, your confidence. Yeah, I mean, probably we are not winning today, but we will win. Should we choose to walk the path that we are on, we would win, like, someday or the other. That kind of confidence is there in you. Evil queen, You deserve sugar and not salt. You are the kind of people who do not deserve any nuisance from others. You're the kind of people who do not deserve, like, you do not accept being mistreated by others. If someone is trying to insult you, you know how to show them their place. That intimidates, that self confidence, that, yeah, I mean, they can try to do whatever the heck they want, but I will literally handle all of it like a boss. That confidence tend to, that challenging mindset is something that intimidates a lot of men. All right, guys, I hope you've got some clarity. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile 2. Let's see uh, what makes you so intimidating to men. Why are you so intimidating to men? Okay, Cancer, Taurus, happy, smiling. It's your smile, it's your charm, it's your benevolence. That quiet strength of yours is something that is intimidating to a lot of men. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the water signs and the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn can be significant. You guys are the kind of people who are pretty compassionate in nature. It's your, quiet strength. It's you are not the kind of people who are very like going ahead and doing all the things, but you're quietly living your life and exerting and asserting your own independence is something that intimidates a lot of men. Very wise people. You are very, very wise. That is something which is also very intimidating to men, that men find it very intimidating when a woman is very wise, so resilient, wise, someone who has been through a lot of obstacles and overcame those obstacles. Overcoming obstacles gave you a lot of wisdom in your life, and you have turned the wheels of your fortune, wheels of your destiny, into wheels of your fortune in favor of you. Things that have, like, things that you were not in favor of you turned in your favor the moment you started. You have really turned those wheels in your favor with your own hard work and productivity. Absolutely. It's your, mm, it's your ability to quietly turn things down and, like, making your life as per your own choice. You are probably not the kind who would be very bold, ostentatious, but you are more of the kind who would quietly and silently assert themselves and would put forth their opinions. You are the kind of people who would do you listen to everybody, but you do what you think is right for you. Four of Pentacles, you never really, you are the kind of people who never really, uh, financial security is something that you have. Financial abundance is something that you have. Financially, you are very like, you guys have acquired stability. I'm seeing a lot of you will tell me, no, I do not have the financial abundance as yet. As I said, as yet you're not financially abundant, but your financial acumen is something that men find very attractive, at the same time very intimidating. Like, very few females even today are like financially so literate in the sense. King of Pentacles, true success isn't just about money, it's about happiness too. Exactly. You are the kind of person for whom you live your life on your own terms. I'm seeing a lot of you are self-employed. A lot of you literally live your life like as per your wish. I'm seeing some of you are self-employed, some prefer to work from home. Even if you're employed with some company, you prefer to work from home, and that's it. That is something I can see. Like, you guys are seen as successful people, but who found success on their own terms. That own terms is something that intimidates a lot of people, lot of men, women alike. Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential. You have a lot of potential. Men literally feel that you guys have a lot of potential. Library, take control of your own narrative. You guys are so autonomous. You guys are the kind of people who are so autonomous, who are very, who cannot be turned into a puppet. You hold the keys to your destiny. You have the control over your own life's narratives. You do not need others, and you do not appreciate others butting in as well. Gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. Exactly. You guys are very self reliant, and you're also very self assured. But this self assured thing, it didn't happen overnight. You were not always self assured. You were not always the way you are today. This is something that you have become over time. Over the years, you have become more and more self assured, and you have become more of a person who is very self reliant, someone who knows what their worth is, someone who has, you have been there, done that. Dragons, slay them all. You're also, you have the raw courage to do what you feel is right for you to do. And you just, I mean, if you are you are the kind of person who are very courageous, who are not afraid or deterred by anything that is there in, like, in your path, on your path rather. Like, you guys, nothing can deter me from achieving my goals. You have, you know, there is a sense of quiet confidence, quiet assertiveness about you. It's also your kindness, it's your benevolence, which is very intimidating. Yes, because that is something that makes you a better human being than most people around you. I'm seeing a lot of you are always very much like, you know, you, like, you are the type who are constantly working, and you do not take much rest. Stop overthinking and just do it. I'm saying you used to be a person who would overthink and complicate matters earlier, but now you are no longer that person. You no longer complicate matters by overthinking. Instead, you implement what you think is right for you. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. Exactly. You guys are seen as those people who are walking on their paths of abundance and success. You guys are seen as those people who are literally going towards their personal win. You guys are, and this is something that intimidates a lot of people, that you are your own person. You are the kind of people who do not really care what the whole society thinks. You are just driven by your own goals and ambition. It's your quiet ambition and relentless pursuit of the same that I'm seeing a lot of you are literally fueled by tea and coffee. Like, you literally stay awake all day. You probably sleep a little less because you guys are frequent caffeine drinkers. So do work on that a little if you can. Target a goal oriented person. You guys are goal oriented. Very, very goal oriented and driven. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. You guys have a lot of admirer. You know, you guys are the kind of people who tend to get a lot of compliments from people who are your silent and quiet admirers. Tortoise, slowly but surely you're getting ahead. Exactly. You know, you are the kind of people who are very methodically and relentlessly you pursue your goals. You guys are the kind of people who started from the bottom of the ring of the ladder and went up and worked your way up. And that is something like, slow but steady, you guys literally worked your way up. And work, achievement, success, you guys have really succeeded in life. You are the kind of people who have literally succeeded in life. The Sun card, give yourself permission to experience joy. You are the kind of people who have experienced, like, you guys are the kind of people who are entering into a more favorable phase of your life. I'm seeing a lot of you have struggled to even stay alive. From there, you entering into a better state of life. That is something that has happened because you guys are really very self motivated people. You are very resilient and self motivated people, anyways. King of Swords, we can all learn important things from one another. I'm seeing a lot of you, you have literally, you are learning important things from one another. You are literally learning, like, you are very democratic. You guys are lifelong learners. You have a lot of learning capacities. Also, you are somebody who have burned their midnight oil to reach where they have. You have succeeded on your own terms, and that is very intimidating to a lot of men. All right, guys, I hope you've got some clarity. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello. Pile 3. What makes you so intimidating to men? Starting with the Astrodice. Okay. Scorpio, fiery determination, easygoing, fun, exciting. You know what? You guys are very fiery, feisty, very transformative, very easygoing. You guys are one of its kind in nature. Throne, position of authority. You guys are pretty authoritarian in nature. You know what, that actually, you guys are walking towards a bigger goal. You guys are climbing towards success, towards the throne of authority, and that intimidates a lot of people. Four of Swords, why aren't you resting? You guys are literally relentless workhorse. It's your relentless pursuit, it's your ambition, it's your determination to achieve something and relentlessly go after it is something that intimidates a lot of men. True, your potential is endless. You have a lot of potential. You guys are the kind of people who has a lot of potential. You are the kind of people who knows, like, this is who I am, this is how far I have come in life. Doesn't matter what you think about me, it's because it's my life, and I am the one who should decide what should happen, what should take place, etc. It's me who should decide all of that. Make the change. Literally, I'm seeing you guys are the kind of people who have made a lot of changes in their lives. And you know what? I'm seeing you have become a lot of glow up, becoming more upgraded version of your previous self, is what I can see. And you are the kind who are literally living it up and living your life on your own terms in the truest possible sense. You are literally living your life on your own terms. You are literally living it up on your own terms. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. Exactly. You are a liberated person, very progressive. You are very ahead of your times. Your opinions are very progressive, very liberal, very ahead of their times. Who knows? Like, this is what my worth is. I know this is what I'm capable of doing. You don't tell me what to do with your life. That's the kind of person I can see. I'm always enough. Do not doubt your worth. You are the kind of people who are more than enough. You do not doubt your worth. You do not doubt your self worth one bit. You are seen as the kind of people who are very much their own person. That is something I can see. You are very worthy. You're more than enough and worthy as individuals. And you are um you're a very autonomous person, very self, yeah, what intimidates men is your self-assured nature. Very self-assured people, very very self-assured. Slow down and celebrate your own self. Exactly. You are very good at celebrating your own wins. You are the kind of people who you genuinely tend to celebrate your wins in life. You are the kind of people who is literally, you are seen as a winner. and you celebrate your wins, you celebrate your own, um, you know you have realized the fact that you tend to epitomize self love. A woman, especially who is self assured, who believes in self love, is something who is somebody who intimidates a lot of men and women alike. A woman who cannot be gaslighted into believing that she is incapable, she is small, etc. Our society feels intimidated by such women. That is something I can see. Make the change. Also, I'm seeing a lot of you are getting compliments on your hair. There's something that you have done to your hair which is getting you a lot of compliments. Knight of Swords, be ambitious, chase your every dream. Literally, you are seen as the most ambitious version of yourself. Very ambitious, very resilient, ambitious, and determined people. Very confident. Confidence is something which is very deeply ingrained in you. You are seen as the most confident version of your own self, very confident and resilient version of you. Confidence is something that is there in you. Tradition, Hierophant, tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. You guys are the kind of people. Hierophant is a teacher, but you guys are the kind of people where you're traditional, but you're also very non-conventional. You guys are the kind of people for whom tradition is there, but you are also somebody who is a non-conformist, who do not follow the rule book of life. Like you have to be married, you have to get have kids by this age. You believe in living your life on your own terms, based on your own timeline. And that is something that intimidates a lot of people. Tidy up your life so that you can make space for something better. Literally, I'm seeing somebody tidying up their life on their own terms. Somebody literally tidying up their life because a lot of you had to turn your backs towards a lot of relationships which were just pulling you backwards. They were unable to grow with you, and they were constantly pulling you down. I'm seeing a lot of you had to really grow out of that, almost like the fall season that we are in. I'm getting a little fall, and that intimidates. Like people know that this person can leave if we do not live up to her expectations. That intimidates a lot of men. Like, this is not a pushover, this is not somebody who would behave like a shoe rack. You are the kind who would be like, you know what, I'm done with you and I'm leaving if you do not treat me well. You do not accept insult. You do not accept nonsense from anybody. That intimidates a lot of men. Also, you guys are, a lot of you are very OCD-ish in nature, very like neat and cleaning are freaks. A lot of you are that way, very much like dusting, cleaning freaks. I mean, us women, a lot of us are that way anyways. Nine of Wands, it would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Exactly. You are seen as someone who isn't easily defeatable, someone who is very ambitious, and no matter how many times life punches them in their gut, you are the type who refuses to give it all up in life. And like, you are the type who would literally just move on with life. Page of Pentacles, when life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. You are the kind who have literally, you have literally turned your life into, like, you have literally turned your life around. You have managed to turn your life around. That is something. You have used your sufferings to go ahead in life, to go up in life. That is also there. Don't you see how your passion makes you glow? You guys are seen as very passionate people. You guys are seen as those people who are very passionate, who are very determined, who are very resilient. You are the kind of people who are very optimistic, very, like, you guys are a go-getter in life. Queen of Swords, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. You are the kind of people who literally, Queen of Swords is a person who literally, you give, you are the kind of person who do not like accept nonsense. Actually, I'm getting the you are a person who cannot be manipulated in any form, pattern, or manner. You're a very honest person who sees right through people's nonsense, and that is the constant message, guys, and that is something that intimidates a lot of men. Very fair and square, very justice driven, fair, just, and very justice is something that is there in you. That justice is something that is there in you. Be your own first priority. You have learned to prioritize your own self in life. That is something I can see. All right, guys, I hope you've got some clarity. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste.